Here you can make salary demands to the team. Any extra over your base salary will go into your perk fund. The more you demand, the lower the chances of our success. Do make sure that you don't go demanding anything unrealistic for your acclaim level. If you do, the team might refuse to negotiate any more with you in this negotiation period.
OK, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
It's race day in Budapest as we get ready for another round of Formula One action. We're not expecting too many retirements at this circuit. There are plenty of current and former drivers with flawless finish rates here. In particular, Ralf Schumacher, who made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. The Hungaroring, it's like Monaco without the boats, although the boats today could come in very handy. 14 corners, 6 to the left and 8 to the right, and some very tricky corners to deal with. These rainy conditions out there aren't going to help either, so it's very likely we'll see a safety car or two during today's race. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Carlos Sainz in pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Blue, Ocon, Norris, Bottas, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Hülkenberg, Leclerc, Gasly, Magnussen, Albon, Tsunoda, Joe, and Nick de Vries. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And a warm welcome to Natalie Pinkham, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about Blue. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within the team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that has definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway. These are wet conditions here today. Each driver will no doubt be mindful of the wet surface as they prepare to race around the track. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can. And they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, failing that, within the points.
OK, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. Okay, and that's a red flag. Red flag. Keep the delta positive, and let's have you straight into the pit lane, please. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car run. There's a good chance to change our strategy for the rest of the Grand Prix if we want to. Okay, we'll be getting underway in just a moment. Stand by. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still definitely on the right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Copy that. Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Alexander's in the pits. Alexander in the pits. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. 1 second.
There'll be smiles at the factory after that one. A great race and a real team performance to take victory here in Hungary. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Quite simply, a driver is nothing without the team behind them. So, a deserved winner, but we do have to give a shout out to the team in the pit lane and back at the factory. Very much a collaborative process.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there. So let's review the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Often, my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.